Hi, I'm Fuzzy Duenkel. Thank you for your interest in this in-depth educational series that's primarily about our custom senior on-location photography. I'll start with some light stuff before we get into the really heavy stuff, so hang in there. We want to walk before we run. As you may have heard, light is light. Well, like all slogans, it's not entirely true, but for the purposes of this program, lighting techniques are universal, regardless of the subject you're photographing. This program is primarily about high school seniors, but no matter what genre you're photographing, whether it be babies, kids, tweens, couples, boudoir, families, or commercial photography. The lighting principles I teach in this program will apply to any of those. And please excuse my changing voice and varying recording quality over the years. This outlines the topics this series will cover. And of course, pause this slide as long as you need to. Here's how to get in touch with us. We answer all emails and we'll be glad to help any way we can. You can go through our website, or you can contact me directly at this email address. By the way, this was the last good picture of me. Or you can call this number and a happy person will answer. Sometimes I get asked about my nickname. It started when I was a baby. My dad called me that when he and Mom were giving me a bath in the tub, and I had nothing on my head except fuzz. And it has nothing to do with how I look today. We've had a home-based studio since 1980, and in '96 we built an addition onto the home, and it's devoted just to the business. That took away a lot of the stress of having a business in the home. We're about 2 miles out of town, so people have to call first to find out where we are before they can arrange an appointment. The first room clients walk into is our reception room. The pickup counter is to the left, with the office straight ahead. In our office, we use a 65-inch TV for wall portrait sales and a monitor on the desk. Clients prefer to view the monitor on the desk over the large screen TV. It's sharper and just easier for them to look at. We have a spacious dressing room where we also help them with makeup. We don't use our camera room for seniors, but occasionally for other purposes. Photographers go through different phases in the never-ending quest for the perfect answer. In the past, I've done studio work with many lights. Now I find that I get enough versatility using from 1 to 3 lights, along with some reflectors. In my images, you're generally not going to see much in the way of exotic locations and expensive homes. That's because I prefer to work with ordinary people and places, because that's who I am and where I'm from. For those of you who don't know where we are, we live in a very average mid-size Midwestern town with mostly middle-income people. Just so you have a reference for the type of clients we have, this is a typical home in our area. Seriously though, we normally work with very middle-income people. As we've been inching our prices up, our average senior now lives in newer subdivisions like this. Of course, We have clients above and below this lifestyle. Homes like this are a challenge photographically because they don't have old, mature yards with character. This program will start off fairly basic and get more into specifics and complexities later on, so hang in there. I want to point out that I'm not sponsored by any equipment manufacturers. The devices I'll discuss I've either used at one time or I presently use. The things I'll be teaching with this program are not the things that'll get you rich quick. I want to help you stay in this business, so you won't see any sloppy photography fixes in this program. Another way to stay busy is to have exciting sessions that seniors talk about. Bad example. Images that don't date themselves by the flavor of the day photography are safer, and they'll always look great.